So a comment was left a little while ago saying that Christmas Winterland was worth exploring fully with lots of interesting little things to see. So I decided to go ahead and create this retrospective. And what we're going to do is start right down here at the chocolate factory, and we're going to work our way around to all the different locations here. There are 5 of them. I'll highlight any interesting little things along the way that we might see. And then in the end, we can vote on what ones we think are the best. So for each of these, they have a viewpoint, and I will show each of those viewpoints as well, so we can get a nice full tour of this place. Alright, well, down here by the chocolate factory, right off the bat, we've got ourselves a nice train station. That's part of the area. There is a train that's running through there every once in a while. So let's take a little drive through here. And, you know, I just noticed this. We did a delivery to this place earlier on the episode when we first discovered here, and I never noticed those smokestacks are painted like candy canes. I think that's hilarious. That's really nice. It's a good little touch. And let's drive around this and see how it looks. Those poor guys have to work tonight. Alright, that's pretty good. That's our first stop. Alright, from here we move on to the arts workshop. And here we are at the arts workshop. That is quite nice. Looks like some kind of a little shop and a bunch of houses where a bunch of, oh, now look at that. We got ice skaters there. We also have a little, we have a viewpoint here we're going to go ahead and pick up while we're here. And then we'll go take a look at those ice skaters. very nice. So I have to say that I'm pretty impressed with how much work they put into this, considering that in another month it'll all be gone. So I like it. I'm assuming this is going to show up again in the years to come. But yeah, there's a lot of animation that they've done in here, and all these little tucked in places. You saw that as we were driving earlier, there were some reindeer and lots of little tiny things that many people, if they don't drive around like this, they're never going to see it. So I am pretty impressed with the work they put in here. I'm curious what you all think about this as we go around to the different locations. Leave comments about what you think about each of them is. Let me know which one you think the best is, which one you think is the worst. Whether we think that SCS should be spending time on things like this, or if they should be just keeping their attention on new states and DLC. I personally appreciate this kind of stuff. Even though it's just a small thing that's going to be gone in a month, it adds a lot of personality. If you play this a lot, it's nice to see these types of things pop up, and gives you a little bit of an incentive to explore it all before it goes away. And we have arrived at the viewpoint for the post office. Let's take a look at this. Well, it looks like we have a little port town here with a giant frozen lake. Now, we are obviously going to go over there and see if we can get out onto that lake, because if you can drive on that thing, that is going to be key. Oh, yes. All right, this is my favorite. This gets my vote. This is great. This is like driving on iced over parking lots and doing donuts when I was younger. Very, very fun. All right. Now let's check and see if let's see if you can drive out on the big lake. But this already gets my vote. It's not the most visually stunning, but the fact that you could drive out on this lake makes it automatic winner. And yes, you can. Oh, look at this. I feel like you could make a game out of this with some slaloming around those things. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Well, I will say that the physics are a little non-realistic here. Like you wouldn't even be able to turn it all. Maybe if you had spikes on the tires or something like that, but you really would not. If you were driving on an iced over lake without chains, you wouldn't be able to turn it all. But we'll let them get away with that because it's so fun. All right, next up is the Mountain Resort, which looks to be it is a ski slope, a ski mountain with some nice little chateaus and things available. That is some deep snow. Look at that. That is really deep. That's like Canada snow right there. Let's take a look at this one. All right, that's very nice. I like how they had the you could see the working ski lifts up going down the mountain there. It's quite nice. Look at that sky. That's beautiful. And here we are at the viewpoint for the town square, which is certainly the largest area on this map. Well, that does look impressive. So let's drive down there and see what there is. It's definitely the largest. Yeah, this is nice. I like the lights stringed across the streets. It's all very nice. I would say, I think this one's going to be the best looking of all of them, but it still does not look at the side. Look at that nice tree right there. I got a little speaker set up. Yeah, so this is, for me, probably the best looking one, but not the most fun. Most fun goes to the post office because of the lake. But really, this is essentially an entire town, an entire city. You got all the stores here. It's quite a bit of work went into this. Well, that's a nice place to stop. Well, all right. And look at that lovely sky. All right, and with that, that wraps up our tour. Leave a comment on which place you think is the best. The 5 locations are the Chocolate Factory, the Arts Workshop, Post Office, Mountain Resort, and Town Square. Maybe rank them in your comment. I would say for me, Post Office is number 1 because it's the most fun. Town Square is 2 because it looks very nice. Probably Mountain Resort after that. Chocolate Factory, and then the Arts Workshop at the very end. But you let me know what you think. All right, until next time, this is Ken with Covenant Gaming. Please give me a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.